Testing. Can anyone hear me? I'll take that as a yes. So, how's everyone doing? Well, today we're doing some Blue Archive, and gonna beat some Gregor, I guess, some Total Assault. I started a little bit soon, but we shall get there. Yeah, I guess you better start advertising, huh? We're gonna chill for a little bit. I'm not gonna start the game just yet. Got plenty of time before daily reset. The plan is to do the first 3 tiers, then we wait until 2 o'clock, or at least until daily reset, and we'll do the hardcore Total Assault. And maybe, I don't foresee it at all, but maybe extreme. Maybe. It's a big fucking maybe. Yeah, that won't take too long. No. I think it'll be fun to sit and keep trying stream or something, I guess, and watch me suffer. I have no intentions of being at a place where I can beat it, but I definitely should be able to do hardcore. I think I saw Minori would do a lot of work too. But dressing in the works too as well. Good thing they fixed that Minori debuff, huh? Good for Gregorius. Imagine. And Minori's pretty strong. Yep. So anyone that was interested in the stream can pop in if they want. But, ah man. Let's see. What can I talk about while we wait for more people to come in here? Or at least give people a chance to come in here. Oh yeah. I rescheduled. This is definitely a rescheduled stream. I rescheduled my Zelda Zone Zero stream for Friday instead of today. Because, well, the Deadly Assault, not Total Assault. Deadly Assault for Zelda Zone Zero doesn't reset until Friday. I thought, well, my initial thoughts were like, maybe I'll just play and run and do some runs and, you know, and just get better at my rotations and stuff, but like, that wouldn't be too much of an interesting stream. And as Blue Archive was starting to reset, and I was like, you know, why don't I just do Blue Archive today, and then we do Zelda Zone Zero on Friday, when the reset happens, and then we get the cool, you get to watch me do something, do fresh Deadly Assault. Then I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'm finding the bosses that are rotated into that, and you're gonna watch me figure out how to do that. I'm probably going to 9-star them, but you can see how mid I am at the game, but it'll be fun, I think, for Zelda Zone Zero. And today, I'm also pretty mid at Blue Archive, you know, but I'm going to sit and do it anyway. Be fun. Gregorius is a fucking pain in the ass, but I will beat him. I know I will. With the power of friendship, I will beat him. Is my audio been pretty good? Is my audio fine, by the way? Wanna make sure. I'm probably going to be moving on to the game in about 6 minutes. This is not gonna be like where I was on debut, where I just chatted for an hour. Yeah. Debut is gonna be, I mean, I'm sure there'll be days where I do just chatting, but those will be limited until I start having a bit more viewers, a bit more attention on the viewership. So I'll just keep doing some games. I'll do some chatting for a little bit for the people that do pop into my stream, and then we'll get right into the game. I just want to start the stream, give people a chance to come in and watch, then we'll get into it. Did you coffee? No, I did not get coffee. I was thinking about it. I got soda instead. I haven't cracked open the soda yet. I have some juice. I have some peach juice. I have some food at the side, but I'm kind of been hesitant to sit there and eat. Maybe I could just mute my mic real quick. All right. About 3 more minutes. All right. Yeah, woohoo, etc. Yeah. Luckily, I was hoping for at least a couple more people. But it's all good. It was kind of a shorter notice situation. Okay, let's see. Should be. Oh, I should probably post this. There you go. Post this stream around. See how that goes. Oh. Like that. Alright, I think we can get started soon. Transition, jump scare. How's that look, guys? Wow, errors. So, let's see. Yes, and I know what? People are going to mention it. I have 111 mumble talks. Oh wait, it's actually you can't see that over there. That's gonna be a good place for that chat to be. Ugh. I guess it's not a big deal. Well, okay. Not super exciting music in the background right now. Let's see. Get some other music on. So Seiya. Seiya's great. Well, that's on the cover of the thumbnail. Seiya. I use her in like basically everything. Alright, let's get some things done. This is my dailies from yesterday, so I don't have to worry about doing dailies today. Or at least right now anyway.
ここは、お仕事を始める時間です。
How's the game audio and then compared to my I'd pat all of them. Perhaps I will. Okay, so
あれ、見えますか？プラナちゃん。お仕事を始める時間です。アーチー先生。
So, what I plan to do? Oh, right. I should have grabbed the cafe. Okay.
私だっていつも食べ物のことばかり考えてるわけじゃ。いつもはこうじゃないんですけど、今回が特殊なだけで。いえ、そうでもないかもしれないですけど。
Hi, hello there.
でも修羅場ってほどじゃないし、多分
Nova.
知りませんけど。
Hello, gamer. Yes. I can't turn down this game's audio. Alright. Go ahead and skip that. And no, I'm not delaying. I'm just doing my normal things that I should be doing at the moment. Anyone that's wondering. Alright. Total assaults. We're gonna go right into the thick of it. Not even gonna bother with normal. Oh, I guess I didn't realize, like... But, hello. Ah, Nova has subscribed. Hello. That alert's so fucking loud. I really need to fix that. Ah. Alright, okay. Yeah, I can jump to hard. Alright, coolio. Alright, let's... I mean, this is gonna be really easy, but let's get this clear. Alright, try and figure out where... He's red. Red. Alright, so I'm using Kana swimsuit. Definitely one of them. I'm going to use... Fuck. That's actually gonna be a problem. Hina? Take a look what people are talking about. Well, that's the thing, is I can't reuse units, right? So I have to wait until I get to hardcore. Right? I can't reuse assistants. I guess I can keep fishing for Dressina, huh? Not like anyone. It's not like any of us own Dressina anyway. Yeah. I know. Let's see what I can do with I guess if we're not doing special, I guess I could use Ero, huh? I guess I could do that, but Ero's blue. Not gonna be that useful. Hana. Be good. Also use Asusa. Or cost is 5. Favorable for at least just switching around the. I mean, I just need somebody to select the button, essentially. The piano, whatever. Turn it around every now and again. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I could use. Doesn't mean to at least hit the button every now and again. I think that's fine. What are people's opinions? Oh, I can reuse units? Yeah, I can't reuse assistants, yeah. I have no, I don't have Minori and I don't have Dressina. I plan to be using Minori. I'll do Minori when we do hardcore, I think. Let's see how far I can get with this team. That said, Hibiki's just not built. But it doesn't hurt. Grab her anyway. Hibiki's just not built. I just got it recently. But it doesn't hurt. We'll try. We'll try. We'll try. We will try. It's just a mock battle anyway. Okay. Okay. Turn around. I'm realizing something very unfortunate. Okay. Keep doing this. No, that was hard to go. That's hard going down, I guess. That is okay. Well, that gives us hard at least. Everyone's fine. Okay. We'll do hard. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That should be fine. Got Hibiki. And Hibiki was doing decent damage despite her low investment. So. Right. That was a lot better. Yeah, I'm going to need more debuffs. Yeah. I did realize I need debuffs. So the question is, who do I use for debuffs? Who do I use for debuffs, you think? I'll wait for people's responses. Cause like, I want to get Minori instead of my Hibiki for hardcore. But I don't know if I have anyone that debuffs. Mine? Do I even have Mine? Alright. You see what I have. Wait, what's our plan here? What's our plan of action? Yeah, I know I need to set the debuff around 4 or 5. It's just a matter of who is going to be given those debuffs. I remember who is good at applying those. There's Sake, that was the assistant, but I don't have take a look. Hana was doing some debuffs, but not enough. Like 1 debuff. There's Miyako, I think. Oh yeah, crit damage resistant. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Let's try and get our EX up. I'm sure I have Valkyrie stuff in the background. Oh yeah. Get that up. It'll be our evasion tank as well. That'll be helpful as well. I know it's in its own right. So don't necessarily need to worry about that being too high. And we need to level her up. Okay. Let's try that. Rio does apply a debuff every now and again. So we can kind of watch for that, and that's when we do our debuff, big dumb damage. Well, see, that's the thing is, Saki would be great, but I also want to borrow Minori later. So I can only borrow 1. Let's get this a mock battle. Okay, let's take a look here. We're taking Hoshino off. We're not gonna get that buff, but that's probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, I can borrow 1 per ticket, but I need to like establish what my expectations are for at least very hard here, and then because if I can't clear with debuffs on very hard, then it's gonna be very hard on hardcore. So I wanted to see how well Miyako does here, at least for the situation. So. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. I want Seiya on hand. I want... Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go! Okay, those buffs are actually pretty bad. Okay, that could have gone better. Oh jeez. You thought it was over?
キボトスで行われるさまざまな事件の数々をシャーレに担当してほしいのです。
Yeah, I guess that could have gone really badly, huh? You and your dress, Hina. Oh, what's happening? My audio just... Oh! Oh! The game crashed! Why did the game crash? Hold on. Give me a second. The game crashed. Now, why is it doing that? Okay. It's really hard for me to tell when the timings are there. Why is it crashing? That's the second time it just crashed. What's going on? Hello? Okay, my disk usage is like really high all of a sudden. What's happening? Oh, there it goes. What is happening? I guess I should use Miyako's EX to swap around the piano. I just see the score go down to 0, and so I just figure that I have to reapply the debuff. Let's restart the game, shall we? Jesus Christ. I don't know what happened. Well, that loaded up nicely. Come on. Get out of my face. Well, I'm staring at his buff count, buff counter. If that's 0, then it looks like I have no debuffs. There's too many things for me to look at. I don't really care for this boss, honestly. Can I get this thing off my screen? Why is this game giving me issues? Come on. You can do better than that. Alright. We chill out in the background. What's going on my disc right now? The video decides it's a good time to do something in the background. I don't know what that's going on. Try again. Alright. Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Let's try that again. I can do it, so I'm just gonna go right into it. It's possible. Okay. And let me just ask a question. Yeah, so what am I looking for the organ, the middle organ? I'm looking for it to turn yellow, right, in order to hit it? Like, when is the right time to hit it? When it's yellow, right? Oh my god, it's too complicated. I just want to know when to hit the button. I can't, there's too much BS going on in the background. Too much happening. I can't deal with it. Alright, let's just kind of keep going. This is why we got 2 hours to do this. Okay, so... Okay, let's do that, and then...
次のエリアに移動します。覚悟して。おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。逃がさない。ここを頼む。UV カットの先生の敵。支援射撃開始。
Okay. Alright, let's see here. I should have had the wrong one. It's fine. Do it. Take a...
逃げることはできない。支援射撃開始。先生の敵は逃がさない。ここを頼んだ。準備運動をしっかりするように。UV カットの任務の一環で支援射撃開始。受け取ってちょうだい。確認した。一緒に過ごす時間。覚悟しいいのですね。単語ダウン。逃がさない。支援射撃開始。ここを頼んだ。集中し UV カット。どれくらい耐えられるかの一環です。ターゲットにします。リポート。一緒に過ごす時間。いいものですね。秩序にのっとって行動するように。これがあなたの可能性よ。リフォームです。覚悟して。逃げることはできない。単語ダウン。UV カットの任務の一環です。逃げることはできない。おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。ターゲットが用意ありませんか。支援者。皆の安全のためだ。どれくらい耐えられるかね。無事を確認できました。しかし油断は禁物です。
Alright. I can't. Okay, here's my issue with this boss. That aura is not clear. Let it hit 2 times. Like, genuinely, it's not clear. Genuinely, it's not very clear what I'm supposed to, when I'm supposed to be hitting it. I'm like, is it yellow? Is it doing the thing? I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. I just hope for the best. I just hope for the best because I can't tell. Nuh-uh, I can't tell. I don't know what I'm looking for. Alright. Oh, there's no hope for me on extreme, isn't there? Yeah, there's no hope for me on extreme. That's fine. Alright. Get the Ibiki out of here. Yeah, here. That's gonna be a lot better. Nori is gonna do the work now. Yeah, probably. It's just definitely it's definitely very difficult. Yeah, this definitely was going to be a short stream, wasn't it? Huh? Well, we'll see how we do, huh? Why did it crash again? Why is it crashing again? Why? Blue Archive, what's wrong with you? Why are you crashing? That's never happened to me before. That's so bizarre, yeah. I can't tell you why it's crashing. It's just crashing. Okay, let's try that again. What? Oh, oh, that sure would suck if I lost my ticket there. Let's try that again. We're on mock battle anyway. I just realized. Yeah, we're on mock battle. It didn't matter. Okay. I see. I understand. I understand. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Pina up. Okay. Okay. That's damage, yeah? Alright. Yaku's just not staying alive. Okay. Boom. That's damage. Okay, so I know what to do. I think I might just skip on Rio and get somebody healing. Or we can do some barrier. What's your guys' suggestion? Yeah, healer might be needed here. See how we can do. Let's see how that works. Maybe she can help just heal. Maybe her healing should be enough. Moment, every now and again. Take a look. We can just go right crazy. Doesn't really matter if it's Hina or yeah, we can do this. That's right, I did the wrong person. Understand. Like healing, this damage is not doing too hot. I didn't realize. Okay, hold on. This is going really bad. Okay, let's try it again. That damage is going crazy. Look at this. I don't have any heavy striker killers, do I? Matters too much. He has a lot of AoE, so it's not like getting a tank will matter much. Let's try it again.
って行動するように。命中しました。 UV カットは任務の一環ですよ。夏と言ったらやっぱりこれですよね。
A bearless no time.
労働者の権利をさらなる保障を逃がさない。おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。
Okay, that really doesn't. Fucking Miyako keeps dying. Okay, Miyako's not doing it. Miyako's not doing it. Miyako's just not doing it. He's just not doing it. Just not staying alive.
お待ちしておりました、先生。
I don't think that's. I got. It just goes like that's not really that.
任せてください。
Let's see.
ご用でしょうか。
Okay, well, if we're not using.
これ報酬は出るんです。
Try this.
最善を尽くし、労働の価値を証明しよう。
What are people's opinions? No cover, so Yuka's not gonna stay along life for very long. Well, we'll see. This is still mock battle. Wait, no, this is not mock battle.
お待ち。
ふむ。今日の現場はどこだ？
This is actually. It's a level 65 Minori, yeah. Besides Minori. I don't know why he didn't get it up.
ここまでは計算通りね。 皆の安全のためだ。次のまだ終わらないわよ。
I don't need to say anymore, do I?
みんな、頭上に気をつけろ。労働者の権利をさらなる保障を。勝利証明するわ。任務の一環です。具合の悪い方から順番に着弾を確認しました。皆の安全のためだ。みんな、頭上に気をつけろ。まだ終わらないわよ。任務の一環です。志を一つに恐れることはない。具合の悪い方から順番に着弾を
Stop
確
being
認
ready
し
to
ました。
damn skip off.
準備運動をしっかりするように。まだ終わらないわよ。任務の一環です。合理化理解みんな、頭上に志を一つに恐れることはない。まだ終わらないわよ。今です。大事に使ってくださいね。
Oh man, I'm just struggling here.
まだ終わらないわよ。任務の一環です。みんな、頭上に気をつけろ。準備運動をしっかりするように。
Okay, I don't need to say it in this game come. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, お待ちしておりました、先生。
Yeah, man, that's definitely rough. Well, sure. I'll add you. Nova's gonna come to the rescue. I see. Did I do that again? Well, how do I add friends again? Let's see. That was here, maybe? No, that can't be here. Where, where do I actually do it? Not here. Social. I don't go here ever. Is that it? Am I stupid? Oh, there we go. I guess there's a space. My bad. There was a space, apparently. Okay. Request sent. There was a space. There was a space, and I was dumb. There was a space. Try this again, shall we?
お待ちしておりました、先生。
Yeah, level 90 Minori. Die! You gotta get your Minori to level 90. What's stopping you? Oh, that's gonna be a lot better. That's gonna be a lot better. I don't need to say in this comp. Going for the full swimsuit comp, huh? Let's go. All right. That should help a lot for when we actually capitalize damage. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better.
単語ダウンまだ終わらないわよ任務の一環ですありがとうございます単なる計算みんな準備運動をしっかりするようにこんなのはどうかな補給品を受け取ってください着弾を確認しました全キボトスの労働者よ団結せよ
That holy shit. Did anyone just see that? Did anyone just fucking see that? Holy fuck. Did anyone just see those 60 health bars just go Pup. Boom. Gone. Holy fuck. I need a Minori in my life. Holy shit. That was so much damage. Hold on. Let's just take that one in. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't give buffs or anything, so. You just see Greg just get fucking flattened by Minori, and you're like, maybe I should invest in Minori. Granted, it's like a fill 50 Gregorius, but okay, let's do that again, shall we? Actually, how's my kind of look? Could increase that. I think it looks horrible. My kind of is like. Here's the problem: is I don't have these units really invested. There's too many. There's too much investment I have to do. So much split investment I have to do in this game. Very unfortunate. Well, I know it's possible, so let's go. Yeah, the wrong. Let's try that again. I've been messing up. I was messing up quite a bit. Here and there. Let's try that again.
行くわよ。楽しい。みんな頭上に気をつけろ。補給品を受け取ってください。カットも単語ダウン。秩序にのっとって行動するように。こんなのはどうかな。まだ終わらん。氷取り線。みんな頭上に気をつけろ。大事に使ってくださいね。単語ダウン。準備運動をしっかりするように。志を一つに恐れることはない。みんな頭上に気を受け取ってください。単なる計算結果に過ぎないね。秩序にのっとって行動するように。まだ終わらないわよ。みんな頭上に気をつけ。志を一つに恐れることはない。
God dang, that damage is crazy.
すべて先生のおかげです。
I don't know when it's firing. I genuinely don't know when it's firing. I don't know. So there's too many things for me to look at. Anyway. Well, that's that, I guess.
お待ちしておりました、先生。
How much do you want to bet? I'm kind of curious. I can't do it, Minori, obviously, right now, but I'm kind of curious to see how well this is gonna go horrible. This is gonna go horrible. I don't think I have the investment for everyone to stay alive during this, but let's see. You know, oh my god, that health. You know, that health. That health, that's not happening. Oh, that is not happening. That is not happening. 264 health bars? Oh, fuck no. That's not happening right now.
お待ちしておりました、先生。
Rely on Minori to hit the middle Orion. Fair enough. Well, that's that until the reset. I was kind of prepared to be sitting there at hardcore for a little while. And then Nova's Minori said, no. 40 health bars, be gone. So here's the thing. If I had my own Minori or my own Sake swimsuit, this would go so much smoother. Like, this would go a lot smoother if I had... Here's the problem with Greg. Alright, well, let's get into Greg for a moment. Greg is the epitome of gotcha, like, gotcha bosses right there. You need this unit for this purpose, you need this unit for this purpose. So many gimmicks that you have to just need the very specific types of units to deal with that. Otherwise, you're just struggling. I can't imagine how that's going to be in higher difficulties. I can only imagine. Yeah, 3 debuffs at once. Well, you know what she's used for? She's used for this fight. In a vacuum, like, if any one of these gimmicks, like, okay, cool. If it was just a debuff gimmick, then sure. But then you also need someone with good AoE, but the AoE also can't hit the piano or the organ. Like, you need AoE, but you need AoE that doesn't hit the organ. So you need, like, someone who has a circular radius to do that. Like, alright, if it was just AoE, that's cool, whatever. But AoE that can't hit the organ. You also probably need somebody that to single target the organ. Which, again, I guess that's not too bad, but it's the AoE that, without hitting the organ, that's like, eh. Yeah, that's annoying. But I'm not here to bitch about the game that much. But Greg is definitely the one of the more egregious bosses I've seen so far.
こんにちは、先生。ここでは。こんにちは、先
That's
生。
cleared.
ここでは過去の思い出を振り返ることができます。
Chesed is just kill enemies quickly. And then do single target quickly. That's actually pretty straightforward if I remember correctly. Bina's pretty straightforward. Bina's just really fucking tanky. So, like, defense reduction is definitely important. That's your classic stuff. That's your classic stuff. It's just when bosses like Greg definitely was not designed for new players in mind. No, he does not. That's the thing is that's the problem with some of these games with the gacha, right? Is you're either really invested in it, or when you're a new player, some bosses just suck. I mean, it's kind of the same case in like Zelda Zone Zero, where I'm playing the game. And I acknowledge that there's just some bosses that are in Deadly Assault. And I'm just like, how is a new player going to be able to do this? How is a new player going to do this? There is a couple bosses like that in Zelda Zone Zero. Oh yeah, and then there's also... Well, one of Blue Archive's problems is you have to do a lot of horizontal investment. And that splits your resources and makes you, it just requires you to really invest, like, in time. Like, you need a lot of time to invest in your characters. Vertical investment is really hard to do when this game keeps giving me bosses that are like, no, okay. See, you know what you need to do. You need to have this one character to come in and help save the day. Oh, but see, that one character you have is not actually invested. Or you don't have them at all. And then it's just like, oh. Cool. That's awesome. I don't know, it's a gacha game, but... Oh right, Walkabout just needs CC. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Walkabout's doable. I have Skull Neru. Yeah, Tiferet coming in with the Kaede meta. Yeah, I guess I don't know how you could keep the game going with and also make new raids interesting. I wish there was a way for new players can get integrated without feeling like they're missing out. And I couldn't give you I couldn't give you a game design answer for that. I'm sure there is a way. What you could do, actually, let me think. What one could do is when, let's say, Total Assault open, what you could do is you could like tier your bosses, or you can do multiple bosses. You just keep it in like, oh, like let's say for Total Assault, right? Instead of just one boss rotation, you could just have it where you get to choose what boss, and that goes towards your clear. It can go towards your clear score. Doesn't really matter because then it's like, okay. What you could do is you could do like Bina and then also Gregorius, and it's like Bina would be great for new players, but Gregorius is not new for new players. I was giving my examples. Chesed, also Walkabout, something like that. Any boss that requires some of the unique mechanics. Oh yeah, no. Being able to pick from at least even just like two bosses, and if you split the bosses based on how approachable they are to new accounts, so like your one of your bosses is definitely like, oh, that's a boss that's more tailored for early game players. That boss is tailored for end game players. Let's just pair them up. That way, people can still enjoy Total Assault without feeling like. Now, will that mean that new endgame players will just abuse that? Oh, definitely. I mean, worst case, you could always just. I don't know. You could have new endgame players abuse it, but will that really matter? You could also give unique. You can also give unique rewards based on what boss you do, if you really want to do something like that. You could also have two separate. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, and then also that could be your reasoning for having, because like as you get more bosses, it's gonna be harder to rotate them. So having multiple bosses at once would just be your answer, wouldn't it? At some point, it's gonna be your answer once you start having a lot of bosses. Honestly, Hieronymus would not be a bad Like, Haramas is actually not that bad in his normal form. Just heal the thingies. Surely you have a healer. Boss selection is... I think that would improve it. Will it fix it? No, but that's why you go play it by ear. Well, see, I bet the bosses are still going to be rotated, even though lore-wise they don't. I mean, like, I'm going to say this right now. If they ever make the prophets and, like, Decagrammaton characters, like, playable in any way, or friendly, or just even just a friendly faction, they're still going to rotate the bosses. That's what we like to call Ludo narrative. There are bosses at some point, but not bosses anymore. Yeah. Honestly, I think joint firing drill is way too gimmicky half the time. And it's in some cases I've seen with joint firing drill. Some cases I see where it outright just punishes you for playing certain types of characters, and that's just mean. That's not even just like that's like there's like, oh, this is better if you have this character. Then there's just, oh, you use this character? Fuck you. Die. You want to use this character? Die. Like, what was that? There was the one that, like... there was one that had, like, if you used a skill cost less than 2 or something, like 2 or less, you just take damage. Like, either you just take damage or, like, everybody takes damage. Something like that. I was like, what the fuck? Why? That's not even, like, fun or engaging. That's just mean. I'm speaking from a game design standpoint. That's just mean. That just says, you might as well just say, you can't use this character. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about joint firing drill. But you know what I should do? Hold on. Yeah. But you're doing so, I don't know. I feel like there's a way to do that without outright just disabling some units. Because then it's like, what if you don't have those undervalued units? And like, I see value in having gimmicky, like, game modes, but when you outright just punish for using certain types of characters, it just seems, I don't know. I haven't played this game enough to really see the best side of it. Maybe I just seen only the ugly side of it. That could really honestly be the case. By the way, I did say this was going to be kind of a shorter stream. I may not actually... I may not try and push towards the reset, because it would just be hardcore again, and we've already seen that. But we're just having a chill conversation now. Sorry if it's not too eventful. I'm sure once, like, polls start happening, maybe we'll do, like, I'll do a collab stream with, Sai. Oh yeah, the music in the background, yeah. I already did Tiffy. I know I can't do 25. I know I can't do 25. 25 is literally impossible for me right now. Then again, they did fix Nozomi. Like, I literally was not making the boss. I was literally not making the boss groggy because Nozomi existed. I think I'll do it another time. I mean, Ichika handles fine as well as Hanako does. But not as well, but just fine. I think Ichika's doing fine in Tiffy. It's not that's not really that first phase that's really the problem for me. Or the second phase that was the problem for me. I'll get there at some point. Well, did any of you enjoy the stream? Despite how short it was? I rescheduled my Zen list to Friday, so you know. I figured I had to do something because I rescheduled. Yeah, I know, it was kind of brief. Alright, thankful. I'm thankful. I'm not going anywhere. There'll be more streams. Yeah? I'll visit you in a bit. Once I'm done streaming. Once I end the stream. But yeah, we fought Greg, we kicked his ass, and I enjoyed it. So we'll just call it there for now. Bye bye.